Hey everybody, Yo from SubiSpeed. I've got the 2015 WRX up in the air, and we've got Rally Armor mud flaps installed. We just got our production batch in from Rally Armor, so we've got all colors in stock. Got different logo colors and also red and black for the color of the flap itself. So a lot of great options for these. I know if you're a Subaru guy, you gotta love mud flaps, man. So we're gonna do a quick install on these and show you what they look like on the car. So this is what you get in the kit. We've got half of them installed already, so this is the other half. You've got your front and rear mud flap themselves, the front and rear mounting brackets, assorted hardware, and a set of instructions that make it really easy to install these. The only tools you'll need are a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, and an 11mm wrench. So let's get to installing this stuff. So we're going to take a look at the front of the car first, and we've got the car up in the air with the wheel and tire off. You can actually get this done without taking the car off of the ground or the wheel and tire off up front. What you'll need to do is turn the wheel to the side that you're working on to expose this space right here where this fender liner is. So with that done, we can get at these 3 fender liner clips right up front, which you'll need a Phillips head screwdriver for. Go ahead and pop those off. Once those are popped off, you can pull this back, and then you'll expose these mounting points in the rear, which you'll put your clips on that Rally Armor supplies you. So you need the clips to go on the mounting points back there. You get 2 different kinds of clips. One is an S clip, and it has the curved front end, and you'll have 2 of those. They go on the top 2 mounting positions. And then a U clip edge, and that'll go on the bottom one. They also both have the protrusion for the hardware on the back, and that needs to go towards the door. So go ahead and get those clipped on. Just need to peel this back and get those into position. Once those are all lined up to the mounting points, you can just pull this flap right back over it. Next up, you need to grab your bracket for the front mud flap. And there's 2 notches here. And this is where you actually need to bend this metal piece towards the inner fender to make the mud flap clear the tire when it's turning back here. So just bend it with your hands, and it'll bend pretty easily, and that'll give you that bend for the mud flap to clear. With the bend in place, you'll want to get the bracket installed on the mud flap itself. The bracket will go on the side that the logo is on, and you'll get this C-clip to put the bracket in place. And that goes on this edge that is curved. So from the back side, you'll want to put the C-clip in place. Once that's through the bracket, press that into place, and then you can adjust once you get it installed on the car. Next up, you want to grab the spacer that's included in the kit, and this actually goes on the bottom mounting point. As you can see, there's a curved portion here that matches the body panel on the fender here. So what we do is grab the long screw and washer, put it through this mounting point, and then throw the spacer on like that. Flip that around, line everything up to that mounting point there. And finger tighten it to just hold in that position. Then you'll grab the other hardware to get everything lined up. The last two pieces of hardware are the short screws and washers, and they'll go on the top two positions of the mud flap. So just get everything lined up, and you can finger tighten everything until we get it all lined up to tighten it down for good. Now you want to line up the mud flap to the desired position that you want it in, and then tighten these down. So we've got that pushed in. Logo is straight on the back side here. And just take your Phillips and tighten these down. And Rally Armor points out in the instructions to make sure that this is bent far enough to clear the tire when it's moving back and forth. We got a pretty good bend on this, and we've got our 18 by 9.5 with 265 wide tires, and it cleared just fine when we tested on the other side. So with that done, you're ready for the backside. On the rear of the vehicle, we found that our wheel and tire setup was a bit too big, so we couldn't get to the mounting points when we had to tighten down the mud flap. So we went ahead and got the car up in the air, removed the wheels, and then we can start getting this first C-clip off on the bottom of the bumper. So you take your flathead to grab this off. With that C-clip removed, you want to take your bracket and you're going to slide it in between the bumper here and the fender liner. We found that bending this portion of the bracket and also up here slightly helps with the fitment with this bracket. So I'm going to bend this up just slightly. Then also right here, we're going to bend it towards the tire to follow the curvature of the bumper. And just slightly there. And again, slip it in this portion right here. With the mounting bracket in place, you can put the original C-clip back in its position through the bottom of the bumper. All right, now you're ready to throw the mud flap on. Again, the logo is going to be away from the tire. We've got the two studs right there for the outside mounting points, and you'll want to put a washer and the 11mm nut on those. You can just finger tighten those to get in position. The middle mounting point is a short screw. Then you want to put the washer on that and get that tightened up as well. With everything finger tightened, you can adjust to make sure that everything is straight and to your desired position. Once you have that, go ahead and tighten everything down. And you're all set in the rear. So there you have it, a few simple hand tools in about 30 minutes of your time, and you got Rally Armor mud flaps on your Subaru. Great way to look great and protect your paint at the same time. If you guys got any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below, or you guys can shoot us an email, sales@SubiSpeed.com, or you can give us a ring, 888-885-2002. As always, like and subscribe for more videos on your 2015 WRX and STI.